walk down that gravel road, walking with my grandma. Mississippi sun beaming down. I went to get some water. My grandma said, "Young'un, you can't drink that water." She said, "You drink from that fountain over there." And that fountain had a sign, said for colored only. I was so glad I had my grandma and my papa. No, I won't leave you out, Grandpa. My grandpa was so proud of me, y'all. I went down in Forest, Mississippi one time there. Didn't know no better, but I integrated a washateria. He would tell everybody, my grandbaby made it. She went up in that washateria and washed her clothes. And all the black ladies followed her on up in there. Dr. King saw that every one of those signs were taken down. Down in Mississippi. It's down in Mississippi.
Morning, welcome one, welcome all. It's Friday, it's 10 o'clock, it's time for the Melting Pot.
Let me be the one
just came to see. You never do that to me. Would you, baby? Spinning around you is all I see. Is what I want to do. Let's stay together, loving you weather, and the good, the bad, happy or sad. Let's stay together, loving you weather, and the good, the bad, happy or sad.
Still it's up to me to come up with a strategy to make you mine, to make you mine. Girl, why you wanna make me sweat? Standing there playing hard to get all the time, all the time, all the time. Strategy. Well, strategy. Well, I got a Jones for you. Well, I got a Jones for you. I got a Jones for you. I got a Jones for you. I got to use my strategy. Yeah. You blow my mind, baby. Well, I got to think about it. Well, you got me soaking wet. Well, ain't started loving yet. Well, I got to think about it. You got me soaking wet. Well, ain't started loving yet. Well, it's up to me to come up with a strategy to make you mine, to make you mine. Girl, why you wanna make me sweat? Standing there playing hard to get all the time, time. I said it's up to you to do what I want you to ease my mind, ease my mind. The way you do the things you do, make me have a chance for you all the time, all the time. Girl, my body's aching, well, just to feel the places that you hide, that you hide. And girl, my body's waiting, 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 we're getting high.
It's up to me to come up with a strategy to make you mine, to make you mine. Girl, why you wanna make me sweat? Standing there playing hard to get all the time, all the time. It's up to you to do what I want you to ease my mind, to ease my mind. The way you do the things you do makes me have a chance for you all the time, all the time. It's up to me to come up with a strategy. It's up to me to come up with a strategy. It's up to me to come up with a strategy. It's up to me to come up with a strategy.
You got me freaking ticket too. Well, I got a Jones for you. Blow my mind all the time. Blow my mind all the time. Well, feel the pleasures that you hide. I feel the pleasures that you hide. I got a done for you. Strategy, gotta use my. Well, gotta use my. Well, use my strategy. I got a done for you. Well, got a done for you. For the pleasures that you hide, well, all the pleasures that you hide, well, it's the pleasure that you hide, well, Jones for you, Jones for you. Stop playing hard to get, stop playing hard to get, well. Stop playing hard to get, stop playing hard to get, well. Stop playing hard to get, stop playing hard to get, well. Stop playing hard to get, stop playing hard to get, well. I got a
Strategy, 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 strategy.
South African man, give me a helping hand. South African man, help me if you can. South African man, give me a helping hand. South African man, making a better land.
asked me what to do. Hey, I said, brother, there ain't no proven solution. Your future's up to you. Hey, sitting and worrying about your situation. Worry won't help you. Nothing gonna change. Sitting and worrying about your reservations. Nobody made one. Tell me who is to blame. Said you gotta get on up. Do something for yourself. You can't depend on no one else. Get on up. Do something for yourself. Till the world is moving fast. Wanna be over the next hill, there's a brighter day. Living in the past just don't pay, no. Don't be imprisoned by your past mistakes. You gotta try and try again. That's what it takes to get a break. You gotta get on up, do something for yourself. Hey, you can't depend on no one else. No, no. Get on up, do something for yourself. This old world is moving fast. You don't wanna be late. Get on up, do something for yourself. You can't depend on no one else. Get on up, do something for yourself. This old world is moving fast. You don't wanna be late. Get on up, do something for yourself. The world is moving fast. Do you wanna be left? Hey, get on up, do something for yourself. The world is moving fast. Do you wanna be left? Hey, yeah. It's moving fast, fast, fast. No, get on up, get on up, for yourself. Get on up, get on up, hey, get on up. Get on up, hey, get on up. Get on up, do something for yourself. The world is moving fast. Do you wanna be left? Hey, get on up, for yourself. Get on up, hey, get on up. Hey, get on up, for yourself. Get on up, hey, get on up. Get on up, do it for yourself.
not going to marry her. In movies, a boy and girl sometimes fall into a swimming pool with all their clothes on, and while they're drying off with these big terry towels, it happens. But in real life, if the girl doesn't already have a yen for you, well, she just waits for her clothes to dry and puts them right back on. So, this is real life, and I assume the girl you want is some very special girl, no pushovers. So how do you get girls? But you have to work at it. I think the reason you don't always succeed is that you want everything now. This minute, tonight's the night.
I know your name. I seen you cruising with the lowriders, hanging out down on First Street and Main, tuning to and listening to the voodoo rhythm devils. Around the bay, they got some crazy DJ, send you right out to heaven. Johnny the Fox, you old sly cat. Cleverly the fox conceals his stash. Crisp dollar bills can leave no tracks in the back of a black Cadillac. The voodoo music travels down Skid Row, only black men can go. The shady deal unravels.
messo anche le calze nere, perché mi piace proprio quel ragazzo, il più bel DJ del mondo.
You're listening to The Melting Pot, live on Vocal Booth Radio.
Respect.
I got one thing to say though. And the thing I gotta say is this. You haven't been funky in weeks. All right?
vous a plu, hein? Vous en demandez encore? Eh bien, écoutez l'histoire de Bonnie and Clyde. Alors voilà, Clyde a une petite amie. Elle est belle et son prénom c'est
Bonnie.
Chaque fois qu'un policeman se fait buter,
qu'un garage ou qu'une banque se fait braquer,
pour la police ça ne fait pas de mystère.
c'est signé
Clyde Barrow,
Bonnie Parker,
Bonnie and Clyde,
Bonnie and Clyde. Des mitraillettes qui reviennent à la Des mitraillettes qui reviennent à la Des mitraillettes qui reviennent à la Bonnie and Clyde.
un de ces quatre vont prendre ensemble. Moi je m'en fous, c'est pour Bonnie que je tremble.
Quelle importance qu'il me fasse la peau. Moi, Bonnie, je tremble pour Clyde Barrow. Bonnie and Clyde.
here I am, R-A-W, a terrorist, here to bring trouble to phony MCs. I move on and seize, I just conquer and solve another rapper with ease. Cause I'm at my apex, another's off kilo, nothing but a milliliter. I'm a kilo, second to none, making MCs run, so don't try to step to me, cause I ain't the one. I'll leave rappers just like Tylenol, and they know it, so I don't see why you all try to front, perpetrating the stunt, when you know that I smoke you up like a blunt. I'm getting mine like Gucci, raw like sushi, this age of rage is what rap did to me. To make me wanna create chaos and mayhem, full rock party until the 8 a.m. I'll make a muscle, grab a mic and hustle. While you stand dazed in a maze, I'll bust a little rhyme with authority, superiority, and captivate the whole crowd's majority. The rhymes I use definitely amuse, better than Dynasty or Hill Street Blues. I'm sure the score and door for more without a floor, cause I get more. And in my lifetime, believe I've never been beaten or eaten and just cooking out. You know, come to think about it, I keep these looking out and real nervous when I'm at the service. So give me that title, boy, you don't deserve this. I work like a slave to become a master. And when I say a rhyme, you know that it has to be fooling and fooling. You see that I'm dueling, watch them all take a fall as I sit back cooling on my throne with the bronze microphone. God bless the child who can hold his own, cause I get raw. Ain't it good? Ain't it good? Killing like a villain. The meaning of raw is ready and willing to do whatever is clever. Take a loss never, and the rhymes I bust coming off the muscle. And I come on hard with rhymes that are odd. I rip the microphone and leave it scarred. Never smoking or hitting or taking a sniff. Only question MCs that be trying to flip. I get strong and Titanic, work like a mechanic. Make MCs panic, they all get frantic and skeptic. Like a girl on a contraceptic. As I rock, but hey, what you expected? I'll get raw for you just like a warrior. I'll get raw for you just like a warrior. I'll give raw for you just like a warrior. Just like a warrior. I'll get raw for you just like a warrior. I'll get raw for you just like a warrior. Rather like a samurai, and I'll be damned if I ever let a Fisher Price MC hang. It rhymes a toy, nothing but yin yang. Smoke a battle on the microphone. Bring your own casket in tombstone, and I'm a preach your funeral. Tell me who in the world could ever come with more. I get raw. Ain't it good? Ain't it good? Just like a warrior.
accompanying me on my musical journey over the last 2 hours. Enjoy the rest of the day on Vocal Booth Radio. My name's Scott Cornwell, this has been The Melting Pot, and I'll be back here at 10 o'clock next Friday for more of the same.